Hi, Science 8. It's Mrs. Harmon. I'm going to walk you through the IRIS seismic wave simulation here. It is a part of Module 9. The nice thing about this is if we had been in school, Ms. Perkins, Ms. Pletz, Mrs. Kademan, we would have walked you through this on the smartboard. So click anywhere to launch the seismic waves and simulate an earthquake. I'm going to go ahead and click over here. And then once we do that, I want to get our bearings a little bit. So let's look around. Let's see first, it says, okay, this is the Sumatra quake. It tells us it's from 2004. We see that this is our seismogram. So this is that print off that is gotten from a seismograph or a seismometer. Time in minutes, distance. Then we come down here and we see, okay, we have a bit of a key and it tells us the earth is draggable. Whoops. So we can move it around to see different parts and what's going on. I see that these red triangles, these are the recording stations. So they're where the waves are being picked up. The yellow lines that we see will be surface waves. The blue lines we see will be S waves, those secondary waves. And the P waves will be in red, our primary waves, our waves that go the fastest. Then we see this white dot for the hypocenter. Now, let's use this as a chance to review because we've had a lot of words here with earthquakes. We've had epicenter, we've had focus. So what's going on here? Well, the focus is underground. It's on the fault line and it's where the energy is released. The epicenter is above ground on Earth's surface. So how about the hypocenter? Well, remember, think back, we've talked about this. The hypocenter is a synonym with focus. It's below ground. It's where that energy is released, directly under the epicenter. So we're going to go ahead and play this earthquake to see what happens. And we're going to watch the waves and we're just going to watch them for the first 4 seconds here. And if we go back to slide 2, it tells us we are looking for the types of waves modeled in the simulation and how each type of wave is moving. So actually, I probably already know the types of waves. I probably know it's P waves, S waves, and surface waves. And if I come here, it even tells us a little bit more about that. Let's go ahead and play. All right, I'm gonna pause for a second. Right away, I see the P waves came first, which makes sense with what we already know. They're going out in all directions, almost like the hypocenter is the bullseye. And it looks like the secondary waves have come next, and they're going out in all directions too. Continuing to see that. See more waves coming. Okay, now we see our surface waves, and they are going out, but only along the surface of Earth, not into its interior. And I'll pause right there. So we know we have surface waves, S waves, and P waves. We know that the P waves and the S waves so far have gone out in all directions, and we're just to the mantle at this point. We haven't yet come to the outer core, and that the surface waves are sticking to the surface of the Earth here. I think that gets us through the first 4 seconds and gives you some good info to get started and answer those first 2 questions. When you go to the next slide, there will be another video for you.